A manufacturer sells a washing machine to a wholesaler for rupees 15,000. So the price is 15,000. This is the selling price from a manufacturer to the wholesaler. The wholesaler sells it to a trader at a profit of 1200 rupees, and the trader sells it to a consumer at a profit of 1800. Okay, manufacturer sells the washing machine to wholesaler for 15,000. Wholesaler sells it to a trader at a profit of 1200 rupees, and the trader, which is the shopkeeper or retailer, sells it to a consumer at a profit of rupees 1800. If the sales tax of the intrastate, means inside the state only, and the rate of GST is 12%. Okay, what is that? 12%. Fine. Then what is, okay, find the following here. They have not given this, it's misprinting there, so 12% is the in GST. The amount we have to find the amount of tax received by the state government from the wholesaler, the amount of tax under GST received by the central government from the trader. Now these are two different people, and the amount that consumer pays to buy the machine, the entire thing together, total amount. See, the hierarchy is like this. The manufacturer here, you have to draw this for yourself. I have drawn it to explain this properly. Manufacturer has sold, it's not MRP, it is just mark price, I would say. Fine, it cannot be MRP, it's just the mark price. And which is the selling price, which is how much? 15,000. So it will be 6%, 12% the total GST, so it will be 6% GST for CGST and 6% SGST, we know that. So the wholesaler will have to pay how much? We have to calculate this over here. So let's calculate that. So I'm calculating here wholesaler to manufacturer. Wholesaler to manufacturer. So what is that? What is the price that he bought it at? So we have to make a table. We will write CGST. Okay, CGST. So what will that? 6%. This is percent of 15,000. 20 got cancelled. So that is equal to how much? 900. Okay, directly as 900 rupees. This is the CGST, and SGST also will be the same as we know of, again because it is 6% of that. So 6% of 15,000, so that is again 900. So remember, these two are the CGST and SGST. Who has paid? Wholesaler to the manufacturer. Manufacturer will deposit in the bank as a tax, okay, because he has collected it on the behalf of the wholesaler or the behalf of the government, right? Now then comes here retailer or trader. So trader to wholesaler. So how much is the trader to wholesaler? Trader sells it, okay, the mark price is 15,000, but since the wholesaler should be selling it for a few rupees more because he wants to have certain profit, so he has sold it for 16,200. Why 16,200? Because he wants a profit of 1200. I think you can easily be able to calculate. So selling price they have given, okay, mark price is 15,000. He bought it for 15,000, but since he wants to have a profit of 1200, so that profit has to be added to the mark price to get the selling price. So selling price for the wholesaler is 16,200. Now what is the rate? So CGST here will be, CGST will be equal to, again, 6% of how much? 16,200. 16,200. And how much is that? We have to calculate this and see how much do we get. CGST, and even SGST also will be the same 6% of 16,200, that will be 972. Remember, since he has already paid a tax of 900 earlier when he bought it from the manufacturer, so to the government he will, this is to the government, how much will he give? It will be 972, which is the output tax, minus input tax is how much? 900. So he will pay 72 rupees to the government there as a CGST, and as a SGST how much he will pay? 972 minus again 900, the same thing, so rupees 72 he will pay to the government as a tax, as a to the correctly he will, okay, the trader will deposit to the government. Okay, not the trader, I'm sorry, this is the wholesaler which he has received. Wholesaler has received this tax from the retailer, so who will sell it? The wholesaler. Okay, the wholesaler will deposit with his own say GSTI number, while the manufacturer he has received it on behalf of the government, so manufacturer will deposit how much? 900 here to the government. CGST as 900, fine, and SGST also as 900, fine. So both of these are given to the bank account, sorry, the government tax account here. Now on the other hand, since the trader has sold it to a consumer, right, and trader also wants some profit, obviously he would. So how much profit that he want? 1800. How much did he buy it for? 16,200. So he will sell it for what? SP for, so trader or seller or retailer will be what? How much? 16,200 plus 1800, that will be 18,000. So SP for him is 18,000 rupees. So again this consumer will buy it from whom? The retailer, and the retailer, or we can say the trader, we can say this is either retailer or trader here, so or we can say the trader, fine. And how much he has to pay the tax? He will pay the tax as how much? 6%. CGST and SGST, how much you will pay? So again 6% of, now what amount? The price at which he has bought 18,000. So how much is that? 2 zeros gone, so 1080. This is what he will get from the consumer. Same over here, SGST, 6 upon 100, 6% of 18,000. So that also will be how much? 1080. Now since the trader has already paid a tax of 972 earlier, so how much will he pay to the government? Trader to government, right, by his own GST account number, how much? 1080 he has collected, that's in output tax. And how much he has paid already earlier to the wholesaler? 972. So 972, so whatever is a balance, that will be what he has to pay to the government account. So 1080 minus 972, and so how much is that? 108 rupees. So rupees 108, rupees 108 he will deposit to the government account here. Now okay, so we have clarified everything. So whatever each level what is being done, that is they are depositing the money in the bank account here, sorry, the government account. First question, the amount of tax under GST received by the state government from the wholesaler. So from the wholesaler, he is the wholesaler to the government, how much is that? Wholesaler to the government, how much? 72 rupees, right? And 72, which government he is saying? Under GST received from state government, 72 rupees, right? Amount of tax received by the central government from the trader, So wholesaler, okay, now this is the state government, this is the state government 72, and the central government also 72, from whom the same. Okay, now once again, government from the wholesaler is what? Wholesaler is here, sorry, wholesaler, yes, 72. Wholesaler has paid how much? 72. The next question is from the trader. Trader has how much is given? Trader to the government how much? 108, right? So it will be trader to the government is 108. Now the amount of the consumer paid to the for the machine. So how much the consumer will pay? So consumer will pay what? How much he has paid? He has paid 18,000. Total bill. Total bill paid by consumer will be what? That will be equal to selling price plus CGST plus SGST. How much is this SP? 18,000. CGST 1080, we calculated that. SGST also 1080. So if we add them up, how much do we get? 1000 plus 1000 is 2000, right? 80 plus 80 is 160. So 1080, okay, plus 1080 will give you 2160, and plus 18,000, it will be 20,160 rupees. So 20,160 rupees, and this is the amount, is the total bill, which is equal to this much, is an answer here. So 20160 is an answer here. Total machine cost plus tax 20160 rupees, and this is the answer here. So I hope you have understood the hierarchy part, which is more important. Fine. How do we do this? Fine. This is what we have here.